Hello. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Hey, Nox, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. My cat is here. She says hello too. Meow, meow. Hello, hello, cat. She says hello. Meow. I disabled the Nickelback redeem for today because I woke up and my voice wasn't feeling super great, which ideally should help my cause if I'm going to be singing Nickelback. But I don't want to strain it too bad if it already feels not good. So if anyone wanted to use that today, I'm sorry about that, and I hope that that's not an inconvenience or anything. But today I'm going to be continuing with Nier Replicant. I have gotten to a point in the game where I'm going to be doing a whole lot of reading. So I hope that's something you enjoy. That being said, before I move on in the story, I'm going to tackle a few side quests first, and with that, I'm just going to get right into it. Did I turn on desktop audio? Yes, I did. It's okay, you're not quite at the Nickelback redeem yet. Okay, I just wanted to give a heads up to you or anyone else who was interested in doing it, just because my voice was feeling bad. Meow. 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 Okay. What side quest do I even have right now? Okay, this one I'll probably get something after the point of no return. Stop eating garbage. Gotta find a cookbook. Gotta buy watermelons. And I gotta ask people stuff. Okay. Let her consume garbage. Listen, I don't want her to eat garbage because it's not good for her. I don't think she should eat plastic. That's all I'm saying. She shouldn't eat the trash bag. It's not even the garbage she's eating, it's the trash bag. You know how sometimes cats are like, oh, I hate plastic bags, I'm gonna run away from that. Yeah, this cat loves plastic bags. Oh? Oh? Oh?
Wait, is this a book of recipes?
You're kidding! Oh my god.
Most seem to require rather exotic species of fish.
Fish.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of some of these. Let's go tell the tavern keeper about it.
I have obtained the cookbook. I have obtained the cookbook. Fish. Well, good to know that I can actually continue that quest now, because I was worried that that was something I would have to do later or something. I'm incredibly determined to have no uncompletable quests. No uncompletable quests. We are completing all the quests. We're doing it. I also forgot to grow watermelons, so I'm going to be buying them instead. Hey there, hey Car, hello, welcome. I missed you the other day. How you doing? In your time, hell yeah. Yeah, I was considering trying to go back and finish the quest before I stream tonight. There's a lot of them. Good luck if you do. Mushroom, lizard. I got frustrated on stream and just wanted to progress. Yeah, I understand that. Doing good. I was so tired last time, so I just fell asleep on the spot. That is completely understandable. That is understandable. Last time I played Sly Cooper, which is a game that I have not touched since my childhood. And I had a lot of fun with it. It's a really fun game. I'll be doing that again next Wednesday if you're looking forward to seeing more of that. Or any of that. In the meantime, you can check the VOD. Why are there suddenly, like, no wolves? Of course, I try to take the fragile thing. And now there's no wolves. Or, of course, now I don't have to take the fragile thing, and there's no wolves. See, look at that, no wolves. I never played or seen it, I'll have to drop by next time. Yeah, it's a really, really fun platformer game from the early 2000s, and it holds up super well. It's gorgeous, it has such good visual style, set design, environment design, character design. Admittedly, this game is also very formative in what made most of my system furries. And that's okay. That is okay. Sly's so good, just one stinky boy? Yeah, he's a stinky boy. Stinky smelly. Okay, gotta get some watermelons. Grocery store, I guess? Yeah, I think that's the right place. Hi! Meow! Yeah, watermelons. Hi, I'm gonna buy $8,000 worth of watermelons. Because sure, why not? The person was up here, right? Yes. Was it you? No, not you.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for? Great! I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
What the hell is watermelon cake? Is it like a watermelon cut in like the shape of a cheesecake? Like, that's the only way that I could explain what I'm trying to say. You know? No, I really don't. So, okay. I'm trying to figure out this missing girl quest. Okay. So, I go to the Strange Things store, right? I'm gonna make my way to the Strange Things store. Strange Things store. And there's a dude. This tells me nothing. Who's the boyfriend? Who is this man? Am I gonna have to like climb up everything to find this? Oh, wait, here, this is a guy. This is a guy with a quest marker. Hello. Oh, apparently it's just watermelon in the shape of a cake with frosting. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking it was. It's still weird though. It's a little weird. Oh, it's gonna be watermelon season soon again. I'm excited. Finally fruit I can eat without having an allergic reaction. Yeah, that's good. I love being able to eat food and not dying. Okay, lowest level of the city. I don't think I've ever been down here. Who are you? Okay, guess not in there. Oh, what's this?
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
I say, are these bloodstains?
Uh-oh. Fun fact, I'm allergic to most fruits, but I also have the most ridiculous allergy yet. I'm allergic to Orangina. Yeah, you mentioned that, and you, like, tried to eat or drink something, and, it was very not good. It was very bad. But, oh boy, we should find a girl, but there's bloodstains.
Yeah, and they look fresh.
Uh-oh.
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this yet.
For true. For true.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him. Maybe he knows something.
Okay, but who's the boyfriend? Are you the boyfriend? Okay, the boyfriend is standing watch at the town entrance. That's not where I want to go. Oh, this is how I get back up there. Finally, someone being helpful, right? Okay, you have a quest marker thingy. That was a very apprehensive tone. Yes? Who are you?
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Yeah, this isn't suspicious at all. Well, yes. Yes, of course I am. What business is it of yours, outsider?
Foul creature. We found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen.
I love Vice just calling everything foul creature. It's very good. Eek!
You can hide nothing from Grimoire. Confess, oh guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul.
Vice, I love you. I love this book.
Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
Vice is about to spill the beans on this dude. This quest sent me into a rage. Oh boy. Vice has become Catholic! It was an accident? It was an accident. What was an accident? We were arguing over something stupid and she pushed me, so I pushed her back. Uh-huh, and now there's blood? Doubt. She must have slipped or something because she fell and hit her head on the wall. Oh gods, I didn't mean to hurt her. I loved her. Doubt.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
I knew I couldn't hide forever. Hey Sin, hey Risa, how you doing? Well, hello, welcome. Today I am playing Nier, and I'm doing a bunch of side quests before I tackle some main story stuff, which is going to involve me reading a whole lot. Also, you're under the dissociative disorder tag? Legit, I was just looking at the tag and you came up. Yes. Yes, I am. I have dissociative identity disorder, and I'm actually one of the alters in my system. I kind of stream as a way to like legitimize my existence in a way, and to have an impact on people, and yeah. I'm nervous. I'm the alter in the system who has anxiety, and I'm doing this partially to like help come over that. And I've been making some progress. I've been making some progress on my anxiety, and also to prove that I exist. And I didn't go through all this childhood trauma to be called a monster or scary or anything. I just want to prove that I'm just like an individual person, just like anyone else can be. Same, OMG, Sam didn't even know. Proud of you. It's okay, you got this. We believe in you. We've been trying to be less afraid and stuff too, be ourselves more. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad we have that in common. You don't see it, but I want to do like handshake emoji in solidarity. That's awesome though. And you have our support too. You're doing so good, Sin. Thank you, Nox. Thank you. I am doing my best. I'm doing my best. Okay, I'm honestly thankful for this tag because now we can help support you as well. Hell yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Mutually supporting fellow dissociative friends. We love to see it. We love to see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, right now I'm doing side quests. You've been making a lot of progress. Yeah, look, you streaming? Yeah, I am streaming. I am streaming. I'm doing this. I will be honest, the reason I don't have a whole model yet is because I'm still anxious about that. I don't know, something about being on camera in some way feels different than just like using my voice through a PNG, so I'll get over that eventually. I've had the model sketched for months, and one day, hopefully soon, it'll be completed. Hopefully before my birthday. Birthday, manifest date. I'll get there, one stream at a time. Super valid, take your time, thank you. Thank you all for their support, I appreciate it. But yeah. In Nier right now, I am investigating this guy who might have killed his wife, girlfriend, or whatever. Do you draw all your own models? Give me a second. Oh, give me a second. This model right here, this PNG, I won a raffle for this PNG, and this one was drawn by K-Drawn Collider here on Twitch. But I do have a couple of other talk sprites, like I got this. I drew this one. I could be a small dragon sometimes. I also have this one. This one was the original PNG that I streamed with in the way beginning because I didn't really think I was going to take this seriously at all. And as of recent, I made this one. This one actually moves and has like mouth stuff. I'm kind of happy with this one. I'm like really happy with this one. But yeah, sometimes I feel like a lizard and sometimes I feel like a person. And today I'm playing Nier, so I guess I feel like a person. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that was the original, the OG. I'm so impressed with all of them. Thank you. That actually looks super clean. Thank you. I tried really hard to make the stuff look good. But yeah, the Pop Sind and the Chibi Dragon one are redeems. If you have channel points, you can have me use those PNGs for like 10 minutes. But yeah, I try to do a lot of my stuff myself, just because I don't have the means really to support others, which I wish I did. Because I would commission my friends in a heartbeat, but I gotta save for like moving out for my mental well-being and being alive and stuff like that. So one day I will be able to support my friends. that is a threat. So until then, I'm kind of just gonna be like doing all my own stuff, probably. Which is also kind of good, because I'll be learning stuff in the process. But I would like to support friends.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the sandspout well. You stay here.
The what well? Sob. What's the sandspout well? I missed what he said. He's just sobbing. Okay. Vice, do you have anything to say about this? Ooh, I'm 40% done with the quest. That's cool. Okay. The girl's body was dumped at the sandspout well just outside Facade. Search the location for clues. Do you have a Discord server or not at the moment? I don't. I honestly am also kind of nervous to run a server just because, like, I'm only one of several people in the system, and if people are kind of like... if people expect me to be around, like, all the time in a server, then it's probably not gonna happen. So I kind of just, like, join in friend servers and hang out there instead. But maybe in the future. It's, like, hard enough balancing who fronts and when as it is. And having to, like, balance my stream schedule with, like, everyone else in the system and everyone else's social lives and all that. It's hard existing as, like, several different people at the same time and, like, juggling, like, my own commissions, other people in the system's commissions. Time management and mental health. You don't see it, but I'm pinching my fingers. It's a lot. So maybe one day if I could get, like, a better grip over it. If I could get, like, a better grip over, like, how we're gonna socialize and stuff like that, maybe a server will happen in the future. I'll be honest, I've kind of had one set up anyway to, like, use my emotes and like, where I'm streaming from, but I haven't, like, felt comfortable inviting anyone in it yet. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Y'all work so hard. Thank you. Thank you. It's taken a lot to get us to this point. If you met us 5 years ago, we were a mess. We were such a mess. We couldn't possibly imagine being able to juggle, like, all the responsibilities and obligations that we are juggling right now. And being able to, like, even slightly remember what's happening. We've made a lot of progress because of, like, therapy and, like, self-help and a lot of other stuff, so we're doing a lot better than we were, which is good, which is really good. If you ever want to join our server, feel free to. Any discrimination against you will not be tolerated. Thank you, I do appreciate that. I might reach out. I might reach out. Thank you so much, Risa. Let me just, there. I can't even imagine that I struggle enough being just me. Yeah, it's a lot. You know how challenging it is. You're all amazing, doing super well. Thank you, thank you. That means a whole lot. So now I'm going to check the well. Wherever that is. Is this the well?
This must be the sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
Uh-huh.
I don't see a body.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lies to us?
Maybe.
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit?
The murdery bit. That is a fair point. That is a fair point.
Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands, or the wolves.
Oh no.
Or perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
Hey, just stopping by to work. Hope you have or had a good day. Thank you so much, Moon. Welcome, welcome. Hope y'all are having a good day too. I was actually
It appears.
Just talking a little bit about how difficult it is to juggle dissociative disorder stuff and social obligations and all that, so fun stuff. But hey, welcome! Thank you so much for the lurk, and I hope you have a good day too. Also, I feel like my captions might be lagging behind a little bit. I am sorry about that. Let me try really quick, trying to refresh the page and seeing if that helps or anything. Unless they're fine right now. No, it looks like they're fine now. I have them showing up on my other computer. And sometimes it like goes behind a bit and I'm just like, oh no, you're seeing things I said 5 minutes ago. Where am I going again? You can't find the body. Tell her parents the grim news. Guess I'll do that. I don't remember where the parents were, though. Were they, like, in front of the King's Mansion or something? I'm already heading there, so hopefully I'm going the right direction. No, not you. You? We actually found you because Rumi's our pal and you raided them before? Yeah, Rumi's a pal of ours too. Well, they're a pal of mine anyway. I don't know if they really know the rest of the system, but we'd be willing to make friends. Feel like we stumbled into the right place here? I'm so glad. That means a lot. Where am I going? Where's the parents? Oop, there's someone with a quest... Oops, jump. There's someone with a quest marker. Hello. Guess what? My daughter's back.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
Huh? Mainly one of us who's probably through me too. Yeah. Some of us would like to like reach out using our main Twitch account that is not just mine, like the Bat Noise account. That's our main Twitch account. But alas, I'm not the only one who is nervous in here. So it's a little difficult, but we'll make an effort too.
But your boyfriend told us you were...
Yeah, I'm very confused by whatever's happening here. I thought she was dead. So this is specifically yours? Yep. This is my account for me. I'm the one running all this stuff. Oop, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I kind of operate my stuff separate from the rest of our system. But this is where you can find the rest of us. We do art and stuff. I've mostly been the one like creating content and stuff lately, like on my own account and stuff. But you will find the rest of us over there. We'll go follow? Hell yeah. I will make sure that we follow back. What's going on? You're acting like I died or something. Yes, you're acting terribly strange. But back there, the well. Whatever.
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Me either.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
ああ、打ち解く着てぎ去ったとさら。
Well, our daughter's back with us, so all's well that ends well as far as I'm concerned.
だ、それ、くとちぞ着ていたおでく。せですかい。
Here's a token of our gratitude for helping with the search. Oh, big money. Yay. I got an achievement. I'm just gonna let that happen, I guess. I don't get it. I don't get it. They all do very good art. You should all follow. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Here we go, doing more side quests. Because I'm the side quest guy. But yeah, I also made all my own emotes myself, and if you've seen my mainstream overlay, I have a full screen game overlay here just because otherwise stuff gets covered up by my overlay. But my main overlay and chatting screens and all that, I did those as well. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady. Oh, I couldn't read that fast enough. Something about I wish I could meet the Kaine lady that Nier talks about. She seems like she says nice words. Something like that. Mushroom. Anything over here? Nope. Gonna grab this lizard. I don't even need lizards anymore at this point. I just want to have them. How many lizards do I have at this point? 20 lizards. I will admit I'm kind of like nervous using the new tags. Like the specific tags and like the mental health and mental illness tags and stuff like that. Just because I worry that I could potentially be inviting myself open for disaster or something. So hopefully it won't get to that point.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
It's just like Link in Ocarina of Time, constant rolling. Yeah, that's the only way to get around. Don't worry, if anyone has something bad to say, I will personally destroy them. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to know that the Supreme Overlord is on my side. Thank you so much. Excuse me, have you seen my son?
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving, not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
I will fight anyone who's mean to you. I got the power of British and Deus Ex Machina is on my side. Thank you. Thank you. I just know that people can be unnecessarily cruel to folks with
I'll let him know his
who are
father's
super
worried
open
about
about like mental health stuff, and especially the air quote scary ones like this. But I'm just here to vibe. I'm just vibing. I'm just being myself. I'm just proving I exist by doing this. Wait, I literally already forgot what that guy said. Okay, he wears a hat. Thanks. Well, I'm gonna go to Seafront. You do exist. I'm glad you do. I'm glad that you exist. I don't have to beat this guy every time I see him, but I want to. And I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, he's already halfway down. I'm pretty good. Oh, there we go. He's down. Anyway, back to Seafront. Also, I'm incredibly sorry if like my controller clacking is like super loud or anything. It might be like a side effect of the mic I'm using. Because I know that it was never this audible when I used my computer's mic.
My weapons. Thank you.
Hey, so I found a cookbook in the library with some recipes that might interest you.
Really? Let me take a look. Shark? Really? Wow, this is some high-class cuisine. I've never even tried cooking something like this before. Still, shark fin fried rice sounds amazing. Think you could help me track some down?
You can eat shark fins? Man. Anyway, sure. I didn't come this far just to quit now.
Wonderful. In that case, here's the shopping list. 5 sharks, 5 bags of rice, and 5 mushrooms. Oh, and thanks in advance.
5 sharks.
It is fascinating how gourmet cuisine can survive even in the midst of a food shortage.
So where do I get sharks? Where do I get sharks? Sharks can be caught using the sardine as a bait. Here we go. Jeez, that's a rude shark. Oh, that's the wrong bait. Okay, here we go. That's a sardine. Oh, that was huge. That was scary. Dang, okay. That's a heavy shark. That's a big shark. Holy shit. Don't worry, I'm gonna catch more sharks. I gotta catch 5 of them. There we go. There's another one. One of the worst things is when people question someone else's very existence. Just awful, right? It sucks. But you do exist. Don't listen to any haters. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even get a shark. I didn't even get a shark that time. I apparently am the god of bad timing. Well, then get better timing. You keep missing the sharks? Well, you have 3 more chances. Shark fishing, just like Animal Crossing. And you could you could fish for buckets and cans, just like Animal Crossing. Stares unblinking at the screen. Hold on, I gotta get some more bait.
Come back if you...
Welcome.
Okay, both of you sell fish for exactly the same amount, so,
Hope you come.
okay, here we go. Gonna try and land a shark. I love that it just flies out of the water. It's so funny. Anyway, caught a shark. Yeah, now I just need 2 more sharks. Nier should scream something like timber, but for sharks. Okay, I got 1 more shark. What should I scream? What should I say? Quick, I'm gonna reel the shark in. Um. I just went with Okay, I caught the sharks. Now I need rice. Where do I get rice now? Don't bully me, I'm not bullying you. Oh, okay, I could buy rice at the grocery store. Okay. Cool. Time to get some rice.
Care for some.
Oh, by the way, if y'all haven't seen the flavor text for beans, it's very funny. Ancient lore claims that this fruit is musical. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Beans, the musical food. The more you eat, the more you toot. Uh-huh. 'Cause the farts. I'm gonna buy beans. I'm gonna buy beans just for the hell of it.
Thanks for your business.
I have beans. This game can be really funny sometimes, and I love it.
I found your ingredients.
Ingredients.
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes. Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
Splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
Money. Nice. Okay, now there's this one quest, and there's this other quest. I think the sin plate. I mean, in this case, it would be the Nier dish because I wanted to name my character Nier purposefully. So it would be the Nier dish. I've completed a lot of quests. Look at all these quests. But yeah, now I just have the Runaway Sun one to complete. But where the hell is he? Where is he? Haha, Nier dash. Sounds like nerd. Got him. Does the postman have anything for me? No. Well, I guess this is all I could do for now. Sadly, I can't watch story parts of the game because spoilers. Yeah, right now I'm running around doing side quests, but since I can't figure out what to do for this one side quest, I'm probably gonna get into story stuff. So you can just lurk if you want. Just have the volume down super, super low. Have me up at a tab. Oh, that guy's already shooting things off. It just goes. It just goes. Fairies. Bye, dude. Bye, dude. But yeah, no worries if you want to, like, experience the story stuff for yourself. That is okay. I appreciate you coming, though. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. That was probably an herb. Do you have any more info?
Please, tell me.
I originally played Automata when we were going through a lot. It helped me, honestly, so Nier is a franchise that's really special. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Having that kind of relationship with a game is really, really cool. A game like that for us was The World Ends With You, which...
Which job should I give you? A seafront resident has a letter for you. I wrote down the client's location.
Thank you, Bubba, or Devila. Wrong twin. But yeah, The World Ends With You, when we experienced that in middle school, was honestly such, like, a formative game in, like, a lot of us existing, and also just, like, a reason why we're here. Like, I don't think we would be here if we didn't play The World Ends With You. So it's cool to have that kind of game. I love how we're both getting, how we both have, like, Square Enix games that had an impact on us. That's cool. It's getting a sequel, which looks great, right? It looks really cool. We're really excited for it. And now look at us. We're forfeiting all of our money to Square. In this house, we love Square Enix. But yeah, we haven't played Automata yet. Like, we're, like, completely blind to that one. Like, we want to go into Automata completely blind, but we didn't play. We watched a playthrough of Nier back in, like, 2017, and we love this game. We watched this playthrough, like, 100 times, so now we just know it. Oh, right, I'm supposed to be going to the postman. So, like, we know stuff, but it's our first time playing it, and it's so good. It's so good. Oop, you have something for me.
You seem to be in good spirits.
Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here. In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come live with me here. It's the least I can do after all I put her through. The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there, so I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver it for you?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias, so I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
Yeah, even so. It's nice that guy works so hard to be able to invite his girlfriend out to join him.
Aw, there's birdies.
But who can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Is this the guy with the hat?
Probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude. Why did they not think about how much time and distance would separate them?
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon enough.
Let us hope this is the case.
Hey, are you the kid who ran away from home?
Huh? Oh man, how'd you...
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you leave anyway?
Because he wants me to, like, take up the family business. And I ain't doing it, man. I'm a rebel.
Honestly, good for this kid.
Yes, we can see that. Well, you should let your father know that you're alive and well, and also explain to him why you left.
Oh, man. Why do people always gotta hassle me? Yeah, alright, I'll do it. But first, you gotta do something for me, man. The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me since I got here, and I want to give him something nice. I was thinking I could, like, cook dinner or something, but I don't have any ingredients or whatever, so, yeah.
Yeah.
If it'll get you back home to your father sooner, then fine. I'll help. What do you need?
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish all the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking you might, like, want to try eating meat or whatever, you know, for a change. So could you give me, like, 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of goat meat? I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so just bring the meat to his place whenever, man.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid asked for. Let's go make the delivery.
Oh, do I? That's good.
I can find the pans and spoons and...
Well, I already got the stuff, so I'm heading back to the tavern. That guy's voice reminds me of something, but it's like I can't quite place it. Like, aside from sounding like a surfer dude or whatever.
Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's kind of sus.
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
Oh no, we've been bamboozled.
You've got to be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
Okay. What quests do I have going on right now? Okay. Gotta deliver the letters to the Aerie. Gotta see the guy. Also, this is random, but would you like to maybe collab sometime in the future? Possibly. Possibly. I haven't collabed with anyone yet because I worry that I'll just like sit there and not talk the entire time. Because my chemistry with someone probably has to be pretty decent for me to be able to, like, hold a conversation. Like, I can talk to y'all in chat, but, like, speaking in a verbal conversation is so much different, I think. But I'd be willing to give it a shot, maybe. Maybe once we know each other better, if you felt you were ready and you wanted to. Yeah, I'd like to give it some time first, maybe, but I'd definitely like to maybe collab with some friends in the future. But I want to, like, make sure that I'm, like, entertaining enough and that we have, like, good chemistry through text as it is. Because I don't want to be boring. I don't want to be boring. As things is, I could barely, like, talk about the game I'm playing. I just, like, I don't know how to speak. That's my problem. I don't know how to speak. You're not boring, but I understand the fear. That's reassuring, but I do still worry.
Your son come back yet?
I mean, I guess I wouldn't have a second emo slot if I wasn't fun to watch or whatever.
No, I haven't seen him. Where could he be?
I don't know if I trust this guy.
He's in Seafront. Or he was, until he ran away again.
Oh, crud. Let me guess. Did he tell you an elaborate story and then ask for help?
Yup, he sure did.
That boy is... Well, he's a bit of a dirty liar. I probably should have mentioned that.
Of course he is.
So that whole story was a setup. He sent us on a wild goose chase and then gave us the slip.
Since I cannot imagine you letting this go, perhaps we should return to Seafront? There may still be a lead or two left to pursue.
Good idea. We can't let him get away with this. What's wrong?
How can a son bring so much despair to his family? He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has caused. It's deplorable.
I love it when you sound like a grumpy old man, Vice.
Me too.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
How old are you anyway?
You know, I'm not exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
it's still preferable to being a deplorable liar like that son.
I love their banter so much. They have such a good dynamic. You're not boring. In fact, you're super fun to see play. That's why I come back to you every day for stream. Or I try to when I don't fall asleep. That means a lot. You've been here for like nearly all of my streams, Ikar, and it's wild. And I appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Kaine, did you already kill it? Yeah, you did. Bah. I appreciate you. You're breathtaking. We tend to be nervous when talking to new people since we never know how to explain us using we, so then we end up using only I or worrying and just, yeah. It's also, like, funny. I'm not even, like, the main front. I'm not the one who's usually around. I'm just here sometimes. So then, like, me introducing the other people in my system who are more social and around more frequently, like, hi. This is Belle, and this is King. And, like, Belle's, like, the main guy. He's usually the one who, like, introduces himself to people, socializes. He does need a bit of a welcome mat in order to talk to people. He is quite literally a social vampire. But once he starts talking, he does not stop talking. He feeds off of being social, so he just needs to be let in first, who I also love. He's good. But yeah, Bella's kind of usually seen as, like, the face of our brand, kind of. Like, he's kind of, like, the one who started Bat Noise and, like, is the main one behind it. And I'm just like, I just work here. And then King hasn't been around a lot lately, but we love it too. King is a bastard, but we love it. Also, some are so unique. Some are so unique, others can be harder to differentiate, but that doesn't make anyone more or less valid. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes we're a little different, sometimes we're a lot different.
Simon's a good person. Once you get through all the...
This must be the place the florist was talking about.
Also, like, when you exist in the same body and you kind of have to put on a public front for people, you'll kind of end up acting the same sometimes. It's just like that. Like, sometimes you gotta, like, mask it. And it's like, oh, I can't be an individual right now. I guess I'm gonna be... whatever. Yeah. And so some of us are, like, a lot better at, like, hiding it, and because of that, we're kind of used to acting a certain way, and sometimes King is just out there. King just says whatever it wants and does whatever it wants, and we're just like, yeah, you make us say some out-of-pocket stuff, go for it. And you share the same body and had similar experiences, so of course there's going to be some overlap. Yeah, exactly. We're individuals, sometimes we're just similar.
You think she stepped out?
Perhaps she moved. It doesn't look like this house has been
Uh-oh,
occupied
what
for
if
some
she
time.
died?
Well, no point hanging around. We'd better go back to town. Shame she wasn't there.
Indeed.
Guess you were right, Vice. They should have stuck together.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. In any case, we had best return to him.
God, we love you in this stream. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad. That means a lot. It's really hard to kind of be like this, so if we could be someone other people can find comfort in and help you not feel alone, that I'm so glad. Thank you. I might be crying a little bit. I'm a little emotional right now. That means a lot. Thank you. I cry very easily. I'm just... Thank you. But like, yeah, this is why this kind of visibility is important. I'm glad that we can make you feel less alone and we can support each other. It's great. It's good. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy. Oh. Got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's the flower. That's the flower she likes.
The shade had a flower?
This is a freesia, the same flower we were delivering to the woman.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked by a shade.
Whoopsies. Well, that happened, I guess. Well. Okay, so for these two I gotta go back to Seafront, and I don't feel like doing that right now. So, this bat is just out here. Hey, buddy. Ow. Oh, he does barely anything. That's fine. That. But yeah, at this point I will be pursuing a bit more of the story. So if you want to step out so you can experience it for yourself, then by all means go ahead. But thank you so much for sticking around while you have, and I'm glad that my place could be a comfortable space for you. I'm so glad that I could give that. Alright, we'll probably work then. Thank you so much. Thank you! Thank you, Risa! Or if you want me to refer to you as anything else, like if any individuals of you want to like tag your names or something, go for it. I want to make sure that I acknowledge you. I'm doing heart hands back. I'm so glad. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. I'm still like kind of emotional. Thank you.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Alright, we are going to progress with more stories, starting meow. Is it you? Is it not you? Oh wait, was I supposed to see Popola first? I was probably supposed to see Popola first. Oh, that makes sense. Whoopsies. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen Popola yet. So I'm gonna go back there to check. I love traveling by boar. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Popola after Yona had the dream, so I'm just gonna swoosh right in. Oh, that's not the right cliff. That's the right cliff. Hey, Popola.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Okay, yeah, I never saw Popola. Here we go. Now it's story time. Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing your attention to a certain dream issue concerning recent events in the Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be able to get your advice on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream, empty dream, cursed dream, evil dream, and dream, and someone dream. Dream. I wish I could travel by boar IRL, but damn. But getting close to a boar is a death wish. Yeah. But if you can fight the boar and win, then you can ride the boar.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
You think they might be a Minecraft YouTube stan? Boars can easily destroy cars. I wouldn't risk it. Yeah, that's fair.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them.
Bright and cheerful. I looked at the place. It was not bright and cheerful, Popola.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to the forest. Here we go again. But this time I actually, this time I'm actually gonna talk to the dude instead of him just sitting there because I forgot to do something. The oops, it's all miserable makes a lot of sense now. Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't made sense before then. But now it's really miserable. I am running everything over in my boar. Hey, boar. Boar. There we go. Oh, it did, but it's like getting worse. Yep. And it only goes downhill from here. I disbanded the board just before it hit the wall. That's how you park your boar. Okay. Now it's time for, Reading. There we go, now he has a quest marker.
Beware the words.
This guy seems fine.
Words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There's a strange new sensation in my mind.
Hold on, are we dropping frames? No, we're good. Yeah, we're good, I think. We should be good. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man. Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Nier and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Well, dang. That kind of sucks, dude.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the death dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly. Vice has a mouth? Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream? Well, yes.
said the mayor,
I think you have.
In other words,
said Nier.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Nier's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
Is my stream buffering a whole lot? Or is it just like me on my other computer? Are we dropping frames? Are we dropping frames? Don't think so. Okay, it must just be my other computer then.
That's just how the death dream works.
That's just how it is on this hell of an earth. Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Nier had seen, and what they had discussed, since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Nier and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
Yes, he does. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
I love the writing in this. It's so good. Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing.
Yes you were, Vice. I said so.
Just leave me alone already.
I will not leave you alone. I am the captain now. The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Nier like a contagion. Wait, said Nier suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Am I gonna have to do a Vice voice? Do you want me to do a Vice voice? Do you want me to attempt to do a Vice voice if I can't do the Nickelback redeem? Do we want to hear me attempt to be Grimoire Vice? Do it. Alright. You asked for it.
Yes, I believe so. What of it?
Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... oh, what the hell was it?
A sheep?
Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Nier's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Nier. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back.
I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it,
I cannot do a consistent voice for Vice. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the first very moment I realized I was locked inside of my very own dream. I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. That's okay, it's still funny. Okay, good. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful. See, this really trips me out. Why, because of all the reading? My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. And it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked out all the color out of our lives. See, this really trips me out because I have regular lucid dreams and then I just can't escape or control anything. They're scary. Dang, that kind of sucks. Sometimes we get stuck in, like, wake-up loops where we just, like, constantly, like, wake up within the dreams that we're having and we think we're actually awake. And they kind of start lucid and then we just keep waking up to a point where we can't control them. So I don't know if it's like that, but we have that and it kind of sucks. I've had those. I'm glad I'm not alone. Like, and then we wonder, like, when we're actually awake, and sometimes we'll, like, look at a clock in our dreams, and we're like, oh, it must be this time, and then we wake up again, and then it's like, oh, it's 7 in the morning. And then we just roll over and go back to sleep. Because we're still tired. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Nier nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said Nier, just ask. Now, hold on, I did not just say that.
Silence.
No. I have to do it right.
Silence, cried Vice.
The grimoire looked from Nier to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence.
Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much.
But imagine you wake up in your bed, everything is normal, you hear footsteps around your home, but you're supposed to be alone. I live alone, and you could tell when it's my neighbors or when it's in my home. Yeah. We get auditory hallucinations sometimes too, it's fun. For us, it's like small repetitive noises, like sometimes we'll just hear the church bells from like across the street, but it's like midnight, and why would you ring the church bells at midnight? That's weird. That's weird, that doesn't happen. The worst is when the footsteps go in your room. Oh, that sucks. Oh, don't like that. And I'm in a dream. I know I am, and I always wake up after, and it's so weird. Yeah, brains are just weird. Brains are like, today I will cause problems on purpose. I need water. Thank you for the hydrate. I was actually already hydrating, but I'll do an extra hydrate for you. I can tell you more after stream if you want. Yeah. I definitely want to hear, because it seems like we have like some similar experiences with like dreams and stuff.
Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes?
The mayor suddenly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Also, this part is super well executed. Yeah, it's really, really neat. Like, it just goes full text adventure for this entire part of the story, and I really enjoy it. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming.
The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we will search it out.
Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you.
Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place.
The thing about Weiss is he has, like, emphasis on certain words, and I want to, like, try to, like, get that across. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Nier and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Nier slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Nier's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. We're back. Hey Rune, welcome back. I'm doing okay. I'm at, a part where I'm gonna be reading a lot of words. It's a really interesting part of this game. Like, how this part is, like, done within dreams, and the dreams are done within, like, text. So it's really, really neat. But, stream's going good so far. I kind of just, worked on a few side quests, and, now I'm just going back to main story stuff. And, Ikara, it is not a looping dream, thank goodness. But, you do have to make, like, some choices, and, like, if you get them wrong, then it's just like, oh no, you get it wrong, whoops. Whoopsies. But yeah, there's not too much penalty for getting wrong answers in this, which is kind of nice. Because I guess that also would mean, oh, if you die in the dream, you die in real life. So that would kind of suck. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and the moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. I died before in my dreams, just became a ghost. It do be like that sometimes. Or reverse time because you're a god? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Nier to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Nier snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Nier leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words stumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of click, buzz, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Nier slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Nier could see Vice's mouth moving. The book doesn't have a mouth. Nier could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed. The forest howled. And then, just as Nier's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creature of the woods. Zree! 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 Shakakak! 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 Chick-chicky! 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 I hope you're enjoying these noises. I'm sorry. Welcome to Sin Reads Noises and Words, the stream. I am very much okay, good. Woo woo wooma. Woo woo wooma. It's no problem, voice acting's awesome. I barely consider myself a voice actor, I'm reading. Because it would be a lot worse for y'all to have to try and read this yourself. Because as it is, I can barely read at a decent pace, so if I could read it out for you, then hell yeah. We love it? Okay, good, I'm glad. Chick, chick, chick! Chick, chick! Chick, chick, chick! As the insect symphony dimmed down another decibel, Nier began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. The answer is a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Nier sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? Riddles! I played every Professor Layton game. I love riddles. Oh boy, you must know riddles and puzzles then. I know Layton sure has puzzles. I never actually played a Layton game. None of us have played a Layton game. But the visual style of it is really neat. I like the warm and, muted colors. It looks nice. One day we'll have to play a Professor Layton game. One day we will do that. Fun fact, the French voice actor for Layton also did Cray. That's wild. Professor Layton is a series of games that work through riddles and puzzles to solve. Yeah, that's kind of all I know about it. But yeah, I'd be interested to give that a try one day. One day when I don't have an already existing backlog of games to go through. It's a really fun game with crazy plots and cool characters. Ooh. Sadly, now we have to go, but we'll be back again when we can. Hope the stream goes well. Thank you, Risa! Thank you so much for being here, and thank you again so much for just, like, entrusting me with, like, all that, and just being cool and being supportive, and I'm glad that my stream can be a good space for you. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a good day, too. See you soon. Bye. My voice is already going out. My voice is going out from trying to read. I don't recommend Catriel Layton, which is the sequel to the Layton series, though. I just don't think it holds up, and Catriel herself is a bit annoying. We love sequels that just don't hold up. Unfortunate. But yeah, see you, Risa. Thank you so much for coming. The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Nier like a rippling wave, opening a new path.
These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee.
Pleased at passing the test, Nier moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Nier after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion.
Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads.
As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a queer forest spring. Smiling, Nier picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water.
Good heavens, said Weiss.
His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. Sind, I'll show you the guy I stole my gender from in Layton after stream. Yeah, please do. Show me the source of your gender. Show me the gender. Also, for the next riddle, can you let us, or me in that case, try to guess the answer? Yeah, sure, go for it. I would be happy to do that. I just already know the answer, so I just, like, went for it. What is I channel the mouse overlord? That is, I read the message that you input in a, Mickey Mouse voice. I call him the mouse overlord because I live in Florida, and, that's where Disney World is. Uh-huh! Oh, I thought you would call Clever One? No, I read a message, whatever message you want me to read, in a Mickey Mouse voice. And it sucks. It's awful, but you can pay me channel points to do that. That is a thing that you can do. Oop. Thank you for the stretch. Also, Clever One is my cat. I call her Clever One. Oh no, don't be sorry about the questions at all. You're good. Clever One is what I call my cat. Her actual name is Sunny, but, I call her Clever One. It started as, like, a joke, and I showed the video on Monday's stream, actually. Like, there's this Pokemon parody, and there's this point where Team Rocket is like,
he's walking faster than us.
Yes, he's a clever one. And then I just started calling my cat that because she would always walk past me, and I'm just like, she's a clever one. And so she's just Clever One now. She also tries to eat the garbage bag in my room because she's the trash man. She comes in and she eats garbage. She's good though. I love her a lot. Right now she's sleeping on my bed. She's sleeping. But yeah, no, don't worry about the questions at all. You're good. Also just gives me more stuff to talk about. Baby sleepy time. She's taking a snooze. She is taking a snooze. We love cats here, so that's awesome. Hell yeah. I have another cat. Her name is Rosie. I call her the cryptid because she never shows up clearly in pictures. And she's not here right now, but she doesn't like my room. So she probably won't be in here, and she's also not very talkative. Except for Venti, maybe? Do you have a cat named Venti, or is there something else there? Ooh, I think we're gonna get another riddle soon. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. When am I?
Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it.
Nier grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. Headmate, they're allergic to cats and sores, and they have a slight dislike for cats. Oh, okay. Oh, I was like, oh, is Venti your cat? Okay. Venti's someone in your system. Got it. Hopefully they're not as allergic to cats in real life. Or in person, rather. That's unfortunate. Nier grit his teeth and tried not to reach out to strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one's pretty easy. I enter through the window but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Ikara, do you want to answer this riddle? Sunlight? Let's see. Volume's not allergic, and there have not been any problems, so that's nice. Okay, that's good. That is good. We actually have someone in our system who has, like, slightly different vision than most of us have. Like, he needs, like, placebo glasses in order to actually see, so it's, like, kind of neat. He's not around a whole lot, and he's not really that social either, so you're probably not going to hear much of him. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting how, like, different physiological stuff can happen between system members. It's, like, yeah. Speaking of, there's, like, certain flavors that I cannot eat. I can't eat mint. I can't eat mint. and that's, mint is, one of Belle's favorite ice cream flavors, so, like, he tried to eat mint ice cream once, or, like, a mint chocolate bar or something, and I was around, and I can't do it. Mint tastes nasty to me. And meanwhile, I can have incredibly spicy food, and some of us can't eat as spicy food. I come into your pure blasphemy. I'm sorry that I can't eat mint. I personally cannot eat mint. Other people who share my body can eat mint. It's just me personally. But I do like chili. I like chili. I like chili a lot. Yeah, taste is influenced when somebody else is near front sometimes. Yeah, exactly. It can be pretty weird. It is weird, but it's also kind of cool. I will give all my mints to everyone who likes it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't eat mint. The taste, it doesn't taste the same to me as it does to other people in my system. More mint for you, there you go. There you go. Also, Hazy, welcome. Welcome. How you doing? I'm up to the part in Nier where I gotta read a bunch of words. Side note, we finished a rough map of our headspace yesterday. It looks decent enough since space inside of it can be very weird. Gotcha. You good? Just about done setting your new PC up? It looks so cool. Your PC looks so cool. It's purple. I love it. Mint syrup, as in you put some in the glass and then put water and then boom, mint water? Mint water? Not even mint milk or mint ice cream? Mint water? Mint water. mint water. That's a concept. Yeah, mint milk sounds slightly different. Like it would be better, I think. I say as I don't like mint myself, but others of us do. So they'd probably like it. In France, do you have a ton of syrups? What kind of syrups do you got? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned across the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Nier, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. They're just flavored stuff. You put like 1/8 in the glass and then 1/8 water. I usually go for more syrup though. That kind of sounds pretty good, depending on the syrup. I'm sorry if this is not a question you're okay with answering, but how you remember streaming as a member of the system? It seems to be something that could bring a problem with different people fronting. Yeah, sometimes I can't really control who's in front. For the most part, I've kind of just like been around lately, so that kind of helps. But like we can't really force anyone to front, so we kind of just hope that I'm around. There's a couple times where we've had to cancel stream because I just wasn't around or I wasn't able to hold the front for long enough. And sometimes other people are lingering around, so it'll like change the way that I sound, or like I'll say stuff that I wouldn't normally say, because like their passive influence is like all that. Like it's hard to manage being like an alternate in the system and managing like stream stuff essentially on my own. Like, yeah, it's a lot to juggle. I'll say that. Because I think streaming would be a cool thing to do, but I don't know how we do that. Well, streaming is kind of something that like I personally started with. Like, I was like, I kind of realized streaming could be a thing that I could do because I discovered VTubers. I was like, oh, these people have like a way that they can present themselves, and that's kind of neat. I didn't even consider doing something like that for streaming. Oh my god, my voice is already going out. But and I was like, you know, I want to show that I exist, and I want my existence to be legitimized, and I want to have an impact on people. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna start streaming. And oh, thank you for the hydrate. And honestly, since I've started, a couple of others in the system, mostly King, have like considered wanting to get into the streaming or VTubing sphere. But since everything is already kind of set up like centralized to me, we're kind of just like not sure how to go about it or how to introduce other people. Like maybe a thing we would want to maybe do is like make it like the whole system or something, just owning the account instead of like just me, and we like something. I was going somewhere with that and I already completely forgot where I was going. That's awesome you exist and we think you're an awesome person. Thank you, that means a lot. I'm glad that my space can be good for you guys too. It might be fun to have like different models and sprites for each one. Yeah, that's definitely something we've considered. It's just a matter of like the branding, because like looks at all of my assets. Give me a second. looks at all of my brand specific assets that are for me specifically. Like, it would be a lot to overhaul that, so for the time being, it's kind of just me. And who knows, maybe in the future other people will want to set up their own overlays and logos and stuff, but as it is already, it's it's a lot. But yeah, we can't really control who's around and who fronts and all that, so obviously if I'm not around, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm kind of usually around nowadays because I'm kind of just like a main front. I'm anxious, but I'm like the main front. One of us. There's 3 main fronts. And I guess because I've been here so much, King probably has thought, oh, I could probably just like sleep. And that's why King probably hasn't been around for a little bit, but it'll probably be around soon. It needs to be because it has a commission to finish. I was answering one question I completely forgot, and then I went somewhere else completely, I think. Oh yeah, random fronting. If anything, you could just designate who's around, change avatars based on who's in front. If you need to, maybe use a voice changer. I know that that's a thing that exists, but I feel fine enough with my own voice to not have to rely on that. We found you on peer-to-peer, and I'm so glad we did because you're really nice and it's good to find representation in the big evil world, so it's awesome that you're here and that you have a safe space for that. I don't know where I was headed with this, but I guess we just appreciate you guys being here. I mean, we have a gatekeeper, yeah. But I'm glad you're here too. I'm glad. I'm glad that I can be this safe space for this, because it's so hard to find any kind of good representation with dissociative disorders. It's so hard. And I'm just like, I didn't go through you saying a childhood made this trauma, and like I didn't go through all that just to be called like a monster or be painted as like the bad guy of a movie, or be like, oh, you must have a split personality, or just the things that media says about the big scary mental disorder. And also just like people confusing it with like bipolar and schizophrenia, which are very, very different things. They have like comorbid symptoms, but they're not the same things. And just, I'm glad that my existence can be good for people by just being me. It's nice. It feels nice. I've gotten very sentimental this stream, and I have not gotten very far in the game, but I'm happy. I'm happy that it's been good and I've been able to talk about this a little bit. I kind of was really nervous putting the dissociative disorder tag on my stream because I'm like, ooh, what if someone comes in and they're mean? But like, I think it was a good choice. I think it was a good choice to kind of put myself out there like this, because like, I just forgot what I was saying. You're not a monster or a big baddie, and no headmate is, and you're a real person. We just appreciate you. What? Yeah, why are you saying sorry? It's good to spread that positivity, and I appreciate you guys too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and supporting us. Or supporting me, I guess, because I'm the one running this channel, but supporting us as a whole also because, like, it's kind of our collective set of equipment and stuff like that. But also, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I'm bad with words. I'm getting a little emotional again. I already cried once this stream, I'll do it again. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who is here, and those of you who don't have dissociative disorders, thank you so much for just like being here and supporting me and what I'm doing. And those who do, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate the solidarity, and I love you guys, and y'all are doing great out there. Whatever you're doing, all of you are doing great out there. Sends validation and love to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Jake! Jake, hi! 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 I kiss back. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'm emotional. Rounded up some good one for you. Thank you! Thank you! Good morning, Jake! How you doing? How you doing? Of course, you're my friend and I will support you. This is a threat. Hey! Hey, that's my line. That's my line. But yeah, hey, I'm supposed to be doing story stuff in Nier and I'm just getting emotional because I can be myself and that's kind of cool. Aggressively loved my friends. Let's go, I got Sin's line. But yeah, this part of the game is a text-based game, so I have not been able to really like focus on it because I gotta re-chat and then read this out loud, so that's kind of why I've been like just here. I'm sorry about that. Oh, you're running. You're running. Hey look, cried Nier, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Nier walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door creaked open, and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Nier, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Ikar, do you want to handle this one? Nier tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Is it a man? Is it a demon? Or is it an angel? It's not like it's the Sphinx's question to whatever guy blinded himself. I'd say a fish. Well, fish is not a choice. Just an evolved one, so do you mean like a man or what? Oh, a man is a fish. Yeah, you're right. A man. A man. Holds up an unfeathered chicken. A man. Featherless? Biped? That's a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor! Man. Oedipus, that's the guy. Screw that guy. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Nier watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the college, erasing it from existence. When Nier and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for that. His left hand grasped Nier's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his hand. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Nier withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Nier filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them lay down at the forest ground and fell asleep. Nier cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Nier and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Vice? It is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I felt tired, since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour, or for a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. Nier shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He started at his legs, as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Nier and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree at the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. Nier and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. You're really good at doing Vice's voice. Thank you. I'm doing it differently every time. I am doing it differently every time, but thank you. I'm glad you like it. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Nier mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Whilst in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Nier tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's all just some kind of illusion created by the Death Dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. It probably doesn't mean anything. Nier gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank goodness I don't have to read.
I don't get it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It will or won't make sense eventually. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to chug the rest of this water bottle. I have successfully chugged the rest of the water bottle. I now have 3 empty water bottles on my desk. I started stream with 2 full bottles and 1 half bottle. And now I have none. I have drank all my water during the stream from the read.
Now I can finally return to a normal life. This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered. I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Yay, Dark Execution! Woo!
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Sure, if you say so.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Anyway, there's side quests in here. And I could do them if I wanted to. And I do kind of want to because the side quests are pretty good. Wait, I think it's starting to make sense. Is it like about the opening where it was like 100 or 1,000 years ago? I can't say anything. I'm not saying anything. I mean, maybe. But I'm not saying anything. Okay. I do want to do both of these side quests. They're going to take like half an hour each, considering how long that took.
This person must be dreaming too.
But I will do them. I want to do them. Because they shed a lot of light on story stuff. And they're really important for lore reasons. So, I'd like to.
It would appear that way, yes.
Into the dream sphere.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes. An eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I call out the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Nier,
Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Nier extends his hand and pulls me out from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes with each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds, and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these corpses into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know. Insanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed east. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north, or do we go west? Do we go north, west, north, west, north, west, northwest? I have an update. Clever One is dreaming. Clever One is dreaming. She's making baby noises in her sleep. I'm going west. Hey, Ikar, you know that Belle knows the entirety of Red Bank, right? I'm just saying, he knows the entirety of it. But yeah, baby's dreaming. Baby's dreaming. She's having little baby dreams. She's doing little baby noises in her dreams. I know, that's why I said it. Yeah, he knows the entirety of Red Bank. For some reason. He's known it before the premiere of Red Bank 2. Like, he knew it for a long time. So it's kind of impressive. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh! She startled herself awake. Yeah. She's here. She woke up. She woke up and she's here. I am giving her pets for you. In fact, she went and sat down right on my hand, and so now I don't have another hand to use the controller. I am giving her pets. Guess we're hanging out for now. Hi, Clever One. Okay, I'll give her Kissy. I'll give her Kissy. I gave Kissy.
I gave her a kissy. She does this thing when she's really tired where she drools all over everything. And she's drooling all over my hand right now. And it's kind of gross. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Oh god, mine drools a lot too. Okay, good. I thought that she was just like a weird cat for just drooling a lot. She does this when she's really sleepy. She's sleepy. Hi, can I have my hand back? Can I have my hand back? Oh, thank god, I took my hand back. Okay, I need to wash my hand because it's nasty. So I'm gonna be right back. Hello, I'm back. I am back. My hands are clean. And she's sitting up. Where? Aw, she's screaming. I love her. I love this cat. So, where are we dropping? Are we going north or west? West? We're going west. Update, all that did was just bring us back to the last room. So, we'll try north. Uh-oh. Let's go west. At the end of the path. At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their side in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask, and... cack? The cack! Jump in the cack! Yeah! My thirst roars to life. I cannot remember the last time my parched throat had relief. I scramble to the first cask, and frantically pull at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The cask will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and thick red liquid pours forth from the hole. This is no wine. It is blood still warm from the body. Whether animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising flood waters, creating a warmth that laps at my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lack the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling over into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. I squint down the dim corridors and we're going east. Let's try north. This is messed up. It is messed up. I promise there's lore. I promise there's, like, actual game lore that's, like, presented in this. Wait, are we suddenly playing Resident Evil 8? Where did all these vampire vibes come from? Don't worry about it. We're in someone's dream right now. And, in their dream, I guess, we're having, Lady D's castle vibes. This is just Lady D's castle. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. She makes people wine. She's got a big castle with torture chambers. This is just her castle. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, so my eyes turn upwards. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth, and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. This person's literally just wearing... They're wearing a button-up. They're wearing a button-up with a flower and bird pattern and a leather belt. And to this person, this is like the most interesting thing ever. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by the desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Oh, jeez, this is scary. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped in eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I could just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. This poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted on the portrait. I have been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bast," shouts Nier. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Vice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. Damn, okay. I messed up. Okay. Let's try that again.
This person...
It would have...
Yes.
Perhaps it...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go through this because I don't want to read again. Yeah, no, Dome, that was so much. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's the maze part. Okay, we're going north. Okay, so like the amount of steps you take are on a timer. Okay, we're in the corpse room. Okay, now we're going east. Now we're going north. East? Okay, yes, I think we're going the right way now. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Okay, as a heads up, graphic depiction of, I think, bugs. Graphic textual depiction of for this upcoming part. So close your ears if you don't want to hear about it. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. Yeah. How about if I just don't read this? They're corpses and they're covered in worms. Gross. Lovely. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs proved to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Oh yeah, we're good at this point. I just kind of was like, oh yeah, they're corpses, they're covered in bugs. I didn't want to actually read it, because as I started, being like, I don't like this actually. So, yeah, we're not reading that. Sorry. But also not sorry. We good. But, the chairs are kind of terrible too. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run up the seat, up the back. That run from the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonizing screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. Thank you. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was the Last Supper. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. We did it! We're out of the scary castle that sucks. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Nier and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside of the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I sure we would have died in there. I beat Lady D's wacky castle. Yay! Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and I sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Then you are a woman, madam, asks Vice. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I only exist in the form of words. I could see that the one known as Nier is disappointed that— oh, shut up. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing away the smoke for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life, as shades. Anyway, that was fun.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
So, we got some lore. If you can call it that. And then there's another there's another one here, but my voice is going out, so I don't want to put myself through it. So instead, I'm gonna go to Seafront and work on completing some of these quests. And then I think I'll end the stream there. So, yeah, lore. Fun stuff.
So how was the village?
Oh, it's truly magnificent. There are no words.
Haha, there's no words. Get it?
Neat. Let's get back to Popla. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Yay, we got to tell this guy his girlfriend is dead. Yay! Hold on really quick, I need this mutton. Herb. Now we go back to Seafront. Yay! Because clearly we haven't been to Seafront enough. Oh, the big guy isn't out here because it's bright out. Ivy. Yeah, after that, my voice is going to need a rest, a break. Clay. Time for the dragon to get some tea. I don't drink tea. Or whatever helps your throat that you like the best. Soup. Chili. Soup good. Soup is good. Soup.
So, did she get the letter?
Yeah, about that.
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home. And on our way back, we were attacked by a shade that dropped this.
It's a Frisia.
Hey, so considering this quest in the context of the lore that we just learned about shades, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Do you think... No, she's alive. I know it. And I'm going to keep living my life for her.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
Well, I'm glad he's hopeful about it. Anyway, now I gotta check out here in Seafront and see if there's anyone who can give me information. No, that's not it. Ooh, 45% done with the quests. Look around Seafront for clues to the runaways' whereabouts. Okay.
when you're as old as I am.
Oh, you're just the kid staring at the wall. Okay, you're there. Shoot. Shoot. Yeah, what you saying shoot for? So the shades are made from people's death? Not quite. Not quite. Oh, I almost just threw myself into there. But there is something. And that something will come clear as we approach endgame. Which I am barely close to. But... also, because I love Shoot from Hunter x Hunter. He's my Count's 4th boyfriend. Congrats on the 4 boyfriends. Congratulations. Okay, is there anyone here who can give me any information?
Hey, how'd everything go?
Oh, it went, fine. It was fine.
Glad to hear it. So, you don't look very happy.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat. Apparently, I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick. The smell in my cabin was just unspeakable.
Barf?
I really want to stay in the trading business. But I don't think that's going to be possible if I can't sail. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again.
Ooh, big money.
Thanks. And, good luck?
I never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer.
What a tremendous waste of our time.
Who knew the guy would get seasick? Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
I got 5 at least. Gira, Mace, Kite, Shoot, and Knuckles. At least 3 of them are from Hunter x Hunter. Taste. Is anyone here gonna have news about the guy? It does not look like... It doesn't look like there's any information about this runaway guy, and I'm just like, hey, where am I supposed to look? Guess I'll head back and hope something comes of it. I am 46% done with quest. Woo! Oh. Hello.
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
No kidding. We're going to the desert again. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a good type. Good type. Half Moon Eyes is a very, very good look.
Facade, huh? Maybe we should go take a look.
Also, update on my cat. She's sleeping again. The desert, the masked people town? Yep. Oh, wait. I want to boar surf. Let's go. Good night, clever one. She's taking a snooze. She's taking a snooze. Oh yeah, the desert place is called Posada. Hey doggy. Hey doggy. Look at this dog. Look at this doggy. Anyway, hey Devil, give me...
Which job I've got a job from Facade, fresh off the grill. You certainly know a lot of people, don't you? You're a real mover and shaker. I wrote down the client's location on your map, so head over there to get the details.
Also, if I go back to watch all the replicant VODs, should I also look into the original Nier first? That is entirely up to you. If you do want, we can recommend a really good playthrough that we watched, which is how we originally got into the series. It does have commentary, but it's honestly, like, it's not obnoxious, it's really insightful, it also ends the videos with, like, lore bits about the series. And it was really, really enjoyable for us to watch, and we will rewatch it all the time. But it's honestly, like, aside from the main character being a dad in that game, and a handsome boy in this game, it's essentially the same thing pretty much so far. I noticed like a few differences so far in dialogue and writing choices, but for the most part, what I've experienced, it's pretty much exactly the same as the original Nier. Also, when I say, like, Nier is a dad or something, so the Western release of Nier, called Nier Gestalt, they didn't think that a pretty boy would, appeal to Western audiences, so they made him a dad. And he is Yona's dad instead of Yona's brother. That's, like, the main difference. But other than that, the story is, like, exactly the same. Some of the character dynamics differ a little because of the nature of, like, him being a scruffy old man. Yeah, they himbo-fied him. That's exactly what they did. They himbo-fied him. But it's really, really neat, and I like the differences in the dynamics and stuff between the two of them. And because of the dynamics, like, this feels like a slightly different experience, and I kind of like it. But yeah, I'll have to send you a link to that playlist on Discord if you would like to watch that. And yeah. But also I appreciate you that you're interested in wanting to watch my VODs also. But yeah, that's also why I know like a lot about like where everything is in this game aside from the side quests, because the guy who plays it doesn't go through all the side quests on screen. It's kind of just assumed that he does them all off screen. Some of them he does, but not all of them. Like some story heavy ones he does. So that's kind of nice. But Nier is a really, really fun series. We haven't played Automata yet, but we've watched like analysis videos for Drakengard, and we have watched the guy who did the playlist for Nier Gestalt also did a playthrough of Drakengard 3, and that was really good. We just really enjoy, like, everything. Like, his insight on the series. Oh, dang it, I just flew into sand. Oh, well, now I'm here anyway.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Hey, what if I threw myself into the sand again? Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Also, if you were wondering, yes, Nier and Drakengard are part of the same universe. They are part of the same series. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta narrate for these guys. Excuse me, can I ask something of you?
What is it?
Rule 56,908 says that in order to strengthen community solidarity, we must interact with others on a regular basis. You've been spending a lot of time in our city lately. It might be nice to have you join in.
What do I need to do?
First, I will tell you who to speak to and what to say. Once you deliver the message, you will receive another message that must be delivered. You must do this 5 times. Fun. If you make a mistake, you must start over from the beginning. The recipient knows what message you'll have, so don't try to cheat your way out of the obligation.
Do you truly think this is the best way to increase community solidarity?
I'm sorry, but it's a rule. Okay.
Hey, I'm all for making friends. Let's do it.
Oh, Nier, you sweet summer child. Okay. Okay, here's the first message. The recipient is the person guarding the left side of the exit. The message is, the masked people respect the rules. Good luck.
This is one strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
Speaking of which,
What?
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see.
And I died.
Covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Oh wait, duh, I could just, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so the first guy is around here. This is the guy who murdered his girlfriend, question mark, and then his girlfriend lived?
Are you the first recipient?
Okay, they respect the rules.
It was, the masked people respect their rules.
Okay, the recipient is who protects the king left. The message is, the men of the mask work for the king. Okay. The men of the mask work for the king. Hey, can I catch a ride? Okay, protects the king's left. Okay. Hey, dude.
Are you the second recipient?
Okay.
The men of the mask work for the king, right?
Okay, the recipient is the person taking care of the children. The message is, childcare can be difficult. Yeah, that's a message you just want to, like, tell people, like, hey, you're the childcare person. Taking care of children is difficult. I always know where this one is.
Are you the third?
Childcare can be difficult.
Childcare can be difficult.
掲載レク辻と伝存担当とうつ
Okay, Southeastern Guardian. Okay. If we're looking at it from here, and this is north, and that's east. I'm guessing it's around that way. Oh, we got two people. A man moved into that house the other day. He certainly wears a strange hat. I hear this new outsider came here after fleeing a terrible home life.
He's disguised himself as one of the
Interesting.
masked people, eh? No wonder his trail went cold.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us. I can't wait to finally catch him.
Okay, yeah, I'll get to that in a bit. But first I gotta find where the southeast person is. Where's the southeast person? Oh, I'm southwest. I guess looking at a map will help. What am I supposed to do? I too am IRL from Southwest. Does a gay little dance. Hell yeah. Okay. Southeast. Right now we're southeast. So we're in the right area. Are you down here? Yes.
Are you the fourth recipient?
Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Okay, the recipient is the long-winded person. The message is quicksand. Who's a long-winded person? I guess I'm just gonna go and hope I can find them. What does a long-winded person mean? Who or what is a long-winded person? Like, eventually I should just, like, run into them, right? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this means. Long-winded person. No clues about that on the map either. Are you the long-winded person? No. Oh! Here's a quest marker.
Are you the fifth recipient?
Why, yes, I am the fifth and final recipient. How fabulous that you've made it this far. Why, I'm astounded. Now state your message. The message is quicksand.
Quicksand.
He certainly enjoys listening to
Okay, now
himself.
he's just talking about quicksand. Okay. Now you have passed your messages to 5 people. Now those of our city know a great deal more about you. Here's your reward.
His
Did this
past
really help?
talent.
No. But hey, I got big money for it. That's what matters. Anyway. Okay.
Hey, you! You're coming
Dude
with
was just
us.
info dumping about quicksand. Dalla Bill. Yeah. Anyway, I found the funny hat, dude.
Oh man, why you gotta be all like following me and stuff?
It's the rules.
Fine, let me just pack and then I'll. Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
His line delivery is so good. That's not a shade. Aw, dang it, I've been bamboozled.
Are you kidding me?
Aw, dang it. Aw, beans.
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet. 47% done on quests. Very nice. Aw, darn. Aw, fiddlesticks.
Oh man, again? Alright, fine, let me just.
Alright, let me
He's heading
just.
for the eastern road.
Yeah. I'm running. Haha. Look at me, I'm ahead of you. Hee hee, hoo hoo.
Oh my gosh, look! There's a huge pack of shaves!
No.
I'm not falling for that again.
Look at me going so fast. I can run circles around this guy.
What's that big thing on the right?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
Hell yeah, voice. You tell him. Is he just gonna like keep stopping or something? I mean, he is running, and he's kind of fast doing it. But I'm faster.
It's a pack of wolves, man!
Like Zoing Scoop! It's a pack of wolves, man!
I told you, I'm not falling for...
Oh crap, it is a pack of wolves. Oh jeez. Wolves have manifested in my home. Stop it, I'm trying to get this. I love how this guy's just like wedged. Oh,
Oh, hold on. Skill, thank you for the follow. Hey, how you doing? Skill, Bones, Jack, which one do you want to go by? I think those are your names. I think. But hey, welcome to stream. Thank you so much for following. Thank you.
You're actually running to wolves for real.
Are you ready to go home yet?
Hell yeah, man. This adventure stuff's like way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
Scale's fine? Okay, cool. Also, am I saying it right? Is it Scale or is it Scaly or what?
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Okay. Of course, I don't just magically teleport back to the family, but he does. Mushroom. I am almost back in town so I could tell this man about his son who keeps running. Up, people are coming home. Finishing on good time. Give me a second, I gotta mute myself real quick. Hello. Alright, now I just gotta head back to... Wait, is there anything in my mailbox? Because I don't think I've checked that in a while. No, there's not. Alright, now I can just go back to the man whose son is running away and, then I can be done for the day. Yeah, thank you for the follow, but you did kind of just come in as I was about to wrap up for the day. But thank you so much for coming down nonetheless. Thank you. I just wanted to finish up a couple side quests after having, oh, that's a little suspicious.
Nobody's here.
After having done a really speaking intensive story part of the game. Nobody's here. Ooh.
I believe they left us a note.
You planning on doing more Pokemon on Monday? Absolutely. Jake, I forget, were you there Monday? Cause last Monday was kinda scary. Thanks to your help, my son has returned to take up the family business. We have decided to move to a new land to begin anew and thoroughly train him to carry the family name. Okay, you were there? Yeah.
That's sort of
Monday.
I wonder what the business was anyway.
That was awful and it sucked.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
No, not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town.
Uh-oh. So that's what the family business is.
Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. But then some idiot brought him back.
Whoops.
Well, I guess we know the family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well. Perhaps we should tally it up as an expensive life lesson and move on.
Man. I got a bean seed. But yeah, whoops. Whoopsies. As of right now, though, I don't have any incomplete quests. I don't have any uncompletable quests. This is so satisfying. This is so nice to look at. But yeah. I'm gonna save my game. We're gonna end stream for the day. And then I'll send us off to raid. Let me just Swiss my way over to the mailbox. Alright, and let me bring us to the just chatting screen. Perfect timing, you're getting sleeping. Okay, get a good sleep. Get a good sleep. Okay, now I can leave the game. But yeah, thank you so much, all of you, for coming. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming, for following, and for getting me real emotional earlier about me being open about why I started streaming and my dissociative disorder and just stuff and things. Thank you all for being here and listening and enjoying the game with me. Now I'm going to send you all off to someone to raid. Let me just figure out who's on right now. I just raided Ken. Ooh, Rumi. I'm gonna raid Rumi. Easy choice. Gonna send you all to Rumi. They are playing the Spyro Reignited trilogy. This has been their introduction to the Spyro series. They started like a couple weeks ago, months ago, with the original one, and now they've just been going through like all of them. So I'm gonna shuffle y'all over to them, and I'm gonna call it a day. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter. This is where I post art, schedule updates, fun stuff like that. And I have a VOD channel on YouTube. I have not updated it yet completely, but it should be by Monday. It should be updated completely over the past 2 weeks by Monday because I'm like 2 weeks behind on stream uploading. Whoops. But yeah, other than that, I think that's kind of it. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you all on Monday with more Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke. Bye!